Tail of the Tape Pod, episode 23, people. No, motherfucker, don't you deny that shit. We were just talking about how my boy right here is going to start his MMA training. And I'll tell you what, motherfucker, if a motherfucker talks shit to you on the street, I promise you, grounds to beat his ass. But you don't start shit, though. That's the number one rule. You feel me?
I feel you. I'll try. I'll do my very best, but no promises.
Trust and believe that these it's different. It's different out there now. You're gonna be training, my boy.
Yeah, I'm really excited, man.
Oh hell yeah! That's the thing, dude. You're gonna fucking pick a fucking class like Chris Thompson's kickboxing class, and you're gonna fucking do that shit routinely. That's gonna fucking make you improve like crazy. And next thing you know, you're gonna be doing 2 fucking classes a day. Then you're gonna be fucking an animal. You know what I mean? If you're doing that shit just cause, and you're training with those beasts over there, because you're gonna be, you know, when you start doing that class sparring, you might go in there with an active UFC fighter, bro. It happens.
Hey, never fucking know.
And trust me, dude, guys like you that start off at these type of gyms, these elite gyms, dude, I've seen guys that go in there for 6 months they're literally going blow for blow during fucking sparring with a couple of active UFC guys. Seriously, true story. I've seen that shit.
Hell yeah, dude. It's sketchy, but at the same time, you gotta learn somehow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But it's not like you're going in there and you're doing a training camp for fights. So it's not like you're trying to spar 3 days a week and you'll be sparring like once a week and doing a few classes a week. But like you'll definitely be training as a fucking fighter. That's for sure. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not like pumping iron in the gym, bro. It's not like Vegas LVAC pumping iron, taking videos of me bench pressing and shit. That ain't shit. You're gonna be doing the same shit. That fucking MMA regimen, doesn't matter what type of regimen it is. Like I said, if you're doing it 2 a day at your gym, yeah, that's then you know you're doing it.
Hell yeah. I probably won't start off doing that, but I'll definitely. I'm not doing anything else, so I might as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that was the whole point of signing up.
Absolutely, bro. But now you got your foot in the door. Now you're gonna meet some fucking fighters in there that are active, that are fighting at the apex, that are fucking
gonna want to be on Tail of the Tape podcast.
Front line.
You know.
Front line. Holla at my boy Robbie. Would you like to disclose where you'll be training at? Let's see. Oh shit, is that a Extreme Couture shirt I see?
It is.
That is. How? I wonder what that means. That's funny. I love it.
You can find me there at 5 o'clock tomorrow if you guys want to hang out.
If you guys listen to this, if you guys like to comment, whether it be on Instagram, obviously Instagram, is the most active. But if you got something to say to my boy Robbie, just come holler at him. 5 p.m. tomorrow. Make sure you wear your mask.
Wear your mask. Keep your distance.
Social distancing. That's the number one rule, people. Even during training.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Listen, man. So what's coming up right now on some fights? I know we've. What shit? There's been a couple of at Apex lately, right?
Yeah, there was Frankie Edgar and Pedro Munoz just fought on Saturday, and last weekend. Fuck, I don't even remember who fought last weekend. Let me look.
Yeah, it's been a while. Before.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Was it Suga Sean?
Oh yeah, that was the Suga Sean card. That's right. Yep. We haven't talked about that yet. Let's start there, bro.
Oh
Definitely start there.
Yeah, let's rewind, people, because we got to address this. Suga Sean. That's crazy, man. You were sending me some info on Instagram, and it seems like he acted normal all of a sudden. He was just like, "Oh, it was nothing, whatever." Fucking nothing serious. You know what I mean? But he's taking a lot of heat with the criticism. But I'll tell you this, and I think I have one thing to say before you give your opinion on it. I don't think Suga Sean is living up there rent free, if you know what I mean. His time up where he's at, the space that he's taking right now in the UFC picture, he's not living rent free. Like he got there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? He got to a position where he can start talking. So I'll just say that. But it was a pretty bad loss in my opinion. Severe fucking criticism, and that performance was terrible, obviously. But like I said, he's not living rent free. So what do you think about it, bro?
I agree he's not living rent free, and he definitely has. He earned the fight with Cheeto Vera, yes. I would go that far.
Mm-hmm.
Post fight analysis via him and his comments afterwards, I don't agree with, and I'm not really a fan of. And I'm actually really disappointed, man, because I kind of expected more out of the guy.
Yeah, man, you were a pretty firm fan on his come up, man. Like you definitely thought he was for real. But I mean, does that really take him out of that whole persona that you kind of looked to, admired, because obviously he was a pretty strong fighter on the stand-up game, and he was rolling through guys. But is it one of those things where he's gonna lose you as a fan, or do you think that he can fucking bounce back from some shit like this after 2-3 fights?
I don't know, man, because I'm not upset because of anything he did in the octagon. I'm only upset of what he said outside of it. So if he continues to be the way that he is outside the octagon, then no, I probably won't be much of a fan of his anymore.
What I don't know exactly everything he said, because like I said, you sent me a few things here and there, but what was one of the more crazy things he said post fight? Because I don't think I heard it all.
Post fight, he said Cheeto Vera is gonna be a journeyman and he's gonna be a champion. And
Yeah, I saw that. Wow.
Basically, his elbows didn't hurt. Basically, downplaying everything that happened in the entire fight in general. So he's denying the entire. He feels like he lost to somebody that's not better than him.
Bro, he's really talking. Like he's trying to use that as his fucking day saver right there, bro. He's as his trump card. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's not working though. That's like even from a someone that's barely listening in on all this shit. Just hearing that or knowing that, fucking that's it's not even. There's no plausible thing he's saying if he's calling Cheeto Vera a journeyman and he's gonna be a future champion. I mean, a future champion doesn't fucking lose the way he does and talk the way he does post fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like you gotta shut yourself down after this one, and you gotta like I said, 2-3 fights, because that's what it's gonna take in the UFC for him to even relatively get back into the not only rankings but to the picture of things, man. You got to put in work now. There's no more talking. So if he's still got that time and energy to talk, he might be in for another bad 2 or 3 fights, bro. You feel me?
And I mean, I saw a picture of him getting rolled out on a stretcher, which I mean, doesn't really. I don't have any feelings towards that at all.
Yeah.
But some of the fighters did.
Oh, of course. Every fight, like all the fighters in and around that weight class, have had something to say about that, dude. They're gonna it's gonna be like throwing meat to the lions, bro. They're gonna look at this kid and be like, you've been talking all this shit, saying that you need to be up to at the top, fighting the best, and then these guys that are really the best, guys. Guys in that division that have been champions, period, and that are still in the picture, dude, there's no way he's going to get through any of these guys. Is he crazy? And they're seeing that and they're going, this is completely easy. There's no way fucking this kid can hang with me. But he's got to get back into the rankings first off. I mean, this obviously took that fucking number out of his next to his name. He's out of that top 15, right?
Yeah, he's not in the rankings anymore.
Yeah, dude, he's got to fucking put in two hard fights, man. This is the time now, because UFC is you know how Dana is. You know how those guys are.
Yeah, you lose 3 in a row, you're out.
You're fucking out, and who knows where your MMA career go from there. But the reason why I say that is because UFC does you properly, though. You know what I mean? Like you built yourself up to the top, or to this level, right? There's always levels to it, but you built yourself to the rankings, right? And then if you lose one, and if you lose one badly, like he did, to say the least, the UFC isn't going to give you some tomato can to bounce back or like tune up from. They're going to give you another guy that's at your level that's trying to buy to get back into that ranking picture, and it's going to be at least two hard fights that he's got back to back. Two hard fights until, and then he obviously can win both. Then he's going to get back into that little title talk picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know too many fighters in the top 15 that are willing to fight backwards, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know who they're going to match him up with. That's what I've been trying to figure out.
Yeah. Obviously, the top 15 is they're already trying to, there's already fights that are set up for the future, with the guys there, because that 11 through 15 ranking. There's some great names at that fucking little gap. That's the crazy part. We know a couple. I mean, fucking, they're gonna have to give someone at least if there's a relative top 20. Because they keep track on that. There's the 5 floaters. There's always guys floating away from the rankings, and they keep them there as essentially the gatekeepers of the rankings.
Yeah, Dom Cruz is number 11, Marab's number 12, Song Yudong's 13, Cheeto Vera's 14, and John Dodson is 15 now.
Yeah, that's pretty stacked 11 through 15. I mean that's a tough division. Fuck, man, you got some real fucking you got multiple killers in that division.
Yeah, dude, the entire division is stacked. Aljamain Sterling finally got his title shot against Peter Yan.
Oh shit! So are they setting a date for that yet?
Yeah, I don't know the date yet, but I know they're getting it done. That's what Ray Longo said yesterday on fucking Anakin Florian podcast, I think it was. Yeah.
So speaking of upcoming dates, though, fucking, I had to bring this up and I had to interrupt you, but fucking all that shit on Izzy and Costa, man, they're blowing up social media. Got them videos going. I see so many memes, man. This is insane, bro. I sent you that fucking clip, and I watched a good amount of it, but I mostly watched all the fucking short clips that are floating around. And Costa's fucking annoying, bro. That guy. I hate watching him, dude. He's just. Can you think more of the biggest musclehead old school MMA fighter? Like he's peeling out on camera on a FaceTime. Like, come on, dude. Dude, here and there. But fucking Izzy, man, this is the thing, dude. I just know Izzy. He's never fucking tense. There's not one tense vibe about him because he knows he's the killer, and he's always relaxed. He carries himself the same way he does in the octagon that he does outside. It's just that same kind of vibe. Costa, man, he's just fucking that man's just a muscle bound fucking juice head, in my opinion. And his style.
I'm pretty sure that's the most pissed off I've ever seen Izzy. So just to continue on with what you're saying, yeah, you're right. He is pretty calm.
Yeah, exactly. But fucking Costa, man, he's a total douche. But people are gonna have their opinions. They think Costa. Dude, I can't believe people think Costa is gonna beat this guy. I can't believe it. I can't believe that there's a good amount of people that think he even has a chance. Izzy's gonna pick him apart.
I still don't think he's gonna beat the scale.
Listen, if he doesn't, I hope Izzy still takes the fight. I hope Izzy says, "Fuck it, let's go in there."
He will, because he won't lose the title.
Of course not. He won't lose the title, but he's got to make a point, because if Costa comes overweight and let's say he dies just to make fucking 186, right, or 186 and a half. If he could even come near that.
Yeah, still no belt.
Oh, man. But I just want to see him get picked apart, because I know Izzy would have fun with a guy like that.
Hell yeah. I want to see fucking Paulo Costa get rocked.
Yes. All Paulo Costa has going for him is if he closes the range and tries to fucking out wrestle him and take him to the ground. And with Izzy's mastery of his fucking range, first off, and that's coming from a fucking guy that knows striking. He's got fucking beautiful range. A big guy like that has to blitz and fucking take steps to land blows is like giving fresh meat to a fucking shark. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, really definitely. I feel like he's gonna outclass him. Very easily.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch that fight. That's the fight I'm looking forward to. That's the fight I will really fucking watch. And counting down the days for that one, bro.
A month from tomorrow, bro.
Ooh, there you go, dude. Izzy better be on that fucking training camp hard, man.
Dude, they're quarantined in the gym. New Zealand had to go back to level 3 or whatever, so they locked everybody down. So he's just been quarantined with his team in the gym, which is dope. Yeah, city kickboxing.
Well, it's better that way. That's the thing, dude. This is the thing that people don't realize is like those big gyms where they still have like members come in and interact and like do classes with the fucking the fighters during camp. Dude, you have an isolated quarantine camp where you only get like 2-3 training partners in, or maybe 4 of them, but just your corner. Dude, that's how you're supposed to train, bro. He's having a solid camp right now. The only thing is obviously, you just got to pick out your partners and they better fucking, be ready to be on schedule. That's the thing is, as long as you can fucking get your corner and everyone on the schedule, training comes easy, bro, especially during quarantine.
Oh yeah.
And you got your own gym? I mean, that's the big one. You feel me?
Bro, that's fucking nice. He has the ultimate setup right now, so he had no excuses to not whoop Costa's ass.
I wonder where Costa's training. What team does Costa fight at?
Train somewhere in Brazil, I think. I don't know much about this fucking juice head, bruh. Let me find his ass. He was with Henry Cejudo's coach in the interview.
Oh, okay.
So,
yes, his striking's terrible, but you know how it is. It's different in the octagon. I mean, you got 4-ounce, or was it 4-ounce gloves? Fucking, it's a different animal, and sometimes the wild strikes, the wild blitzing, fucking haymakers in volume could fucking really do damage even to a good striker in the octagon. I'll give him that, but you're not going to get Izzy with that type of shit.
No,
Period.
No, you're not going to get him on some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, that's a factual statement. Anyone can argue with me on that, but you guys, most of y'all never even been in the fucking ring. You feel me, Robbie? Fucking. Well, it's sad to say, but most of you listeners have never even been in the fucking ring, and the ones that have been or been in the octagon or been on the mat and been striking know what I'm talking about.
Speaking of that, what happened to your fight, man?
Okay, so yeah, my fight was in Detroit. It was at Kronk Gym. It was August 20th at 154 pounds, my designated weight class. I can even fight at middleweight, but 154 is a stretch for me. And I signed the contract. I have everything here. I'll even show it right here, just so people don't fucking think that I'm bullshitting. So I got the contract right here. And as you can see, it says 154 pound Fleet Promotions. Well, anyway, my managers at Vegas Champ fucking set this up perfectly. I got matched up with a guy that had a similar amateur record than mine. And he was Michigan Golden Gloves champion. So got ready for the Olympic trials, and now he wanted to turn pro at 154. And they matched him up with a guy that has a pretty decent amateur record, myself. And I signed the contract, did everything. 7 days prior, I was going to leave to Michigan on the 17th. And they hit me up like midweek before that. After I signed the contract, did everything, did all my medicals, because you got to get new medicals for all this shit, you know what I mean, post-COVID, all that. And fucking everything was good, everything was ready. I had all my gear set up, all of that, and they said that he wants to go down to a lower weight class, and but he fought at 165, and obviously my manager's already said can't go below 154. We just signed it. And they were like, well, he's gonna go lighter, so we're gonna have to pull out of this fight. So they pulled out of the fight, dude. It was on newspapers all the way to San Diego talking about this fight because it was a UFC Fight Pass streaming fight. Anyway, the guy that was supposed to fight his name was Morris Young. Like I said, he was Michigan's Golden Gloves champion, but him and his team decided to pull out, unfortunately, due to personal reasons, and I'm being civil for that. But I was ready to get in there. I was ready. I was already at 159. Fucking shit. 10 days before the fight.
Damn, dude. That's
I was at one fucking 59 already, but it is what it is. We're gonna have another day. I mean, this was on 16 days notice, but they just didn't know that I was training for that whole duration. I was training with Otis Griffin. He was Golden Boy's first signed fighter, so we were training at my house because I have my home gym. I have my fucking ranch up here, so he was bringing in people. We were doing our prep, and we got the call, and fucking wouldn't you know it, we've been training, so fucking we were ready, but this guy obviously didn't want to get in the ring with me, so he pulled out, and he opted for a guy that fucking was a tomato can.
Are you surprised though? It's boxing.
No, I'm not surprised. That's why my
scared, bro. He's scared.
Yeah, well, that's why my managers at Vegas Champ Boxing LLC, they Bill Nelson, because he's signed a lot of fighters, that are ranked, and he's got a few, and he just realized that with me, it's just you got to fucking just bring guys in for me, because all these guys that are a couple of years younger than me or around my age that are trying to make their debut too, they're trying to get the easy road. Feel me?
Yeah, that's not the way to go.
No, it is what it is. But I just gotta wait and stay healthy. All that changed when I got the fucking opponent to pull out. He obviously pulled out, and I was still training. But guess what I didn't do was cut weight. So I'm back to like 175 now.
Well, fuck. That'll be fun.
But I'm still sparring, still doing all that. Still, right now I'm training with Marcus Reeves, and the guy, one of the fighters that I train with out in Sacramento. He just signed a contract to get that fight with Badu Jack on the undercard of Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, Blake McKernan. So I'll be training with him, getting him ready for that November 28th fight. Obviously, I'll be sparring him because he's fighting Badu Jack, and obviously I was with Badu Jack's coach. So it'll be good, bro. Fucking, I'll be honest. My manager's getting me a fight in September. Might even try to squeeze me onto that November card if I'll be helping Blake. Fucking just bring any cab driver from Mexico, please. I'll entertain you guys before you see the rest of the card. You feel me? But yeah, unfortunately it happens, man. I mean, it's just the game. It's just boxing. That's the difference between MMA and boxing. Is MMA, 99% of guys making their pro MMA debut can't fucking pick and choose their opponents. You're gonna get matched with who you're gonna get matched, and eventually, some guy like Dana or another big time fucking promoter like Bellator sees you on a 3-4 fight win streak, and then you'll get a nice contract sent to you. You know what I mean? That's how MMA works. Boxing is different. Boxing, because you're trying to get at 10-0, and then you're trying to get that 15-0, because it all depends on that number. MMA, who gives a fuck? Like, you can be 19-5, when you're done with your career, and you'd be one of the greatest. You know what I mean? You can sign a UFC contract and have a record like 3-2, 3-3, but you get on that fucking win streak, that'll put you to the top. So you're fighting tougher guys because you're trying to get that win streak. In boxing, they're trying to build that number, so you're trying to pick and choose.
Yeah, and I understand that. Like, I understand you have to have a good record, and it makes you more popular, and this, that, and the other. But
yeah,
fuck, man, don't make it so goddamn obvious.
It's fugazi, dude. It's all bullshit, and that's the thing too. Is that's why boxing, it's still hard for people to watch, because it's hard to find an authentic star. You know what I mean? Someone that you can really believe in. Because not only are there a lot of Fugazi blown up records out there, but there's so many weight classes. You know what I mean? There's so many weight classes, so it's hard to fucking really see all the good fights and really know who's fighting the best, you know, because there's so many weight classes. So at the end of the day, you know, you're trying to fucking follow a decent star that you might happen to see on TV or on the streaming service. But that's the thing too is now people, you know, everyone wants to pay attention to that. Oh, so you're like, oh shit, he's 10-0 with fucking 10 knockouts. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Fucking he must be fucking just an absolute killer. And then you look at his record, and it's like, well, fuck, every dude he's fought has had a losing record. You know what I mean? Like, and they were over the age of 35. and then the list goes on, and you're just like, wait a second, he's 10-0 with 10 knockouts, but
this guy had one arm.
Yeah, this dude had a fucking one eye. This motherfucker, you know, his wife just divorced him like a day before the fight. Like you're like, what? Wait a fucking minute. Did they really? And this is the game. This is the thing. This is where I can shed light to people. So I have a 63-5 amateur record. That's 68 fights, but I've lost 5 times, and I fought at 152, which is a pretty competitive amateur weight class because most of the guys at 152 fight at 147. But I fought at 152. My last amateur fight was at 20. So I kind of grew up since then, like physically. So I make my debut at 154. So you normally don't fight heavier than what your last amateur fight weight is, but it just depends on your age. But yeah, so that's the case. So guy with my amateur record in that weight class, they're not, unless you're like known in, you know, with that kind of record, you got to be known, because then they're gonna just hand you fucking tomato cans. You know, these promoters, like how Top Rank just does that for your first 5 to 10 fights. Well, there's other promoters that do that too. But anyway, long story short, that's the thing is you get matched up with a guy like me, you see that, and then look, these guys canceled on me 10 days notice, 10 days prior, right? Not notice, 10 days prior to the fight date, because, you know, they even set up when we were doing our COVID testing. It was on the 18th. Like, it was all set up, bro. I had my airline tickets. That's how set up it was.
That's my crazy, dude.
My managers already had my hotel room, my fucking everything to how many times I eat a day. Like, that's how fucking already done it was. Yeah. And fucking this dude pulls out, and then they hand him some fucking, you know, idiot that needs the money. That's the thing is, I didn't need the money for the fight, so they knew, holy fuck, this dude doesn't give a fuck. Like, he wants to get in there and knock our fucking dude out. Right. And they're like, wait a fucking minute. No. Like, let's just make this excuse. So they reeled it back, said, oh, he's going to fight at a lower weight. But he didn't, because he fought in and around the same weight and that we agreed on. And he fucking chose a fucking nobody. Like a guy that literally just started training as soon as he got the call. That guy. And it's like, that's what you see in boxing, and that's what you see a lot of these like young guys that you hear about, especially on like ESPN and all that, or, you know, usually it's Top Rank, but it's more the guys with the bigger names. But you'll see, man, there's guys out there that are the truth, and that's the thing in boxing, man. You got to find the truth. You feel me? MMA is easy to see, but in boxing, you know, you gotta. That's why before I keep ranting about this, the last thing I say is that's why they say like boxing fans, like true boxing fans, you know, they're like snobby, but they're like super fucking like, they're just into their shit and they know shit like on an intelligent level. That's why, because you gotta fucking seek the truth in boxing. So it's a tough landscape to fucking navigate, bro. If that makes any sense.
So did you see your homie Oscar's coming back?
Bro, listen, I can't. It's one thing talking about Tyson and Roy Jones making their fight and how Tyson was making his comeback. Like, that was already hard enough to talk about. Like, I still am just like shocked about that fight happening. I do want to see it. But Oscar trying to make a comeback, I have no excitement for that. And I think that he was talking about fighting at like 154, you know, at my weight class, or there's no way he can make 147 is like true good weight class before he got really beat up, by fucking Bernard Hopkins and Manny Pacquiao. The Manny Pacquiao fight was his last fight, and he got embarrassed. So, when 47 years old, not to mention Oscar liked to party, bro. He was a party animal. You feel
That's what
me?
Dana said. Cocaine's expensive.
Bro, it's not only expensive, but listen. So I was in Puerto Vallarta in Mexico, driving on the coast, and I drove by Oscar De La Hoya's compound right on the beach because it's right off the main highway.
Right.
And I mean, dude, that's cartel money. That's that cartel shit. So he was getting that good cocaine. He was getting that shit straight from the ranch. You feel me?
Straight from
From
Colombia.
the casa. From the fucking the home on the ranch, bro. And damn well he was partying hard. And I know guys that have done. I've never done cocaine, but I know guys that have done it, and they said that they did cocaine for like 5 years straight, and they aged probably 20 years from that. You feel me?
No doubt about that, bro. I've seen what it does to people too.
Fuck yeah, bro. And the thing is, Oscar put on some weight, man. He got chunky. His post fight career aesthetics. You feel me?
Yeah, that's how he keeps his weight off, bro.
Oh, it's that coke. Yeah, so it's gonna be hard for him to cut weight. We don't even know what weight class he would fight in. And the thing is if he even fought at like middleweight at 160, he not only be so undersized naturally with the current 160-pound weight class, but dude, he would get absolutely destroyed. I think honestly he's doing this for so much publicity, bro. Because I think after he made that statement to ESPN, and then they put it out there, like supposedly like he's really not, staying retired and he's gonna make a comeback. Dude, I think they were saying like he was gonna potentially try and get a fight with Canelo, and I'm like, huh? Who reported this? Fucking someone in ESPN? I'm like, it had to be someone at ESPN that reported this because this sounds like the biggest load of bullshit I've ever fucking heard. I was like, Canelo wouldn't even entertain that fucking aspect. Dude, Canelo is the pound for pound best fucking fighter in the world, man. Like he's not going to fucking even entertain Oscar De La Hoya coming back. Who the fuck would want to watch that? But then again, it's like with all these YouTube fights and all these crazy ass little exhibition comebacks that you're going to see, Mike Tyson obviously being the first wave of it, and Roy Jones, dude, it's all, I can't even imagine. I mean, people are going to probably want to watch it because people are watching YouTube fucking Stars Box. So they hear, oh shit, Oscar De La Hoya is 47 years old. And then he's going to get in there with an elite 30-something, 31-year-old knockout artist right now.
Yeah, that's a disaster waiting to happen, bro. Man.
That sounds complete disaster. And that gives a bad fucking look to boxing. Super bad look, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think it's a good look for boxing at all. But hey, if they're letting Tyson and Roy Jones come back, they kind of have to let Oscar.
Well, you know what? So Roy Jones, if people don't know this yet, he was in the ring back in 2017. 2018, I believe. Yeah, his last fight was 2018, so he's 2 years off of fighting. So like, he's considered retired, but then he came back to fighting. Like people didn't realize that he was still active as a fighter, even when he was doing the commentating on HBO before they stopped showing fights back in 2018. But Roy's only 2 years out of the ring, and that still makes him dangerous. He was fighting at cruiserweight at 200-pound limit, and he was still knocking out guys that were in their late 20s, early 30s, bro. And then he had a couple of tough fights against some like decently ranked dudes back in like I think it was Russia, and I think he got knocked out in his last outing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But
I don't know who it was though. Let me see.
Yeah, it was definitely a Russian fighter, if I'm not. Could be one of the Eastern European fighters, but it was at cruiserweight. I know that. But anyway, I mean, he's still in decent shape, and then on top of that, Tyson, whatever he's on right now, it's working, bro, because he's You know, he looks like a fucking running back in the NFL the way he's built. You feel me?
I feel you.
He looks like he should be running through a fucking defensive line right now with the ball.
Seriously,
tucked.
bro. He's he's huge, man.
Yeah, he's
5'11", 74-inch reach, 200 pounds. All right.
Oh, Roy Jones?
Yeah. Roy Jones.
Yeah, Roy Jones. Yeah, Roy Jones is a pretty good sized dude too. I mean, he's got a little height on Tyson.
Yeah.
But or not height, but more reach. I know Tyson's reach wasn't as long as Roy Jones.
Tyson's reach is 71.
Yep. So anyway, fucking thing is we just have to see, you know, because listen, the last time Tyson was in the ring was 2002. That was the last time Tyson was in the ring, bro. 2002. That's 18 years ago. That's a fucking lifetime away from a lot of these little kids right now, man. That's a whole lifetime for them.
That's true.
Even fighting. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's a whole generation of fighting that he's missed out on.
But the thing is, the Roy Jones matchup isn't bad because I believe that they'll meet at the same levels, you know, strength wise and just physically alone. We don't even need to talk about their skill because they're, you know, in their 50s now. But just physically, they're going to be the perfect match, and it's an 8-round exhibition. So, you know, you're going to see some action because it's 8 rounds. You know, it's still a good amount of rounds for a couple of guys in their early 50s. Tyson's 54, Roy's 51, but we'll see some good action. That's all I got to say. We'll see some good action, and like I said, it's not like you're going to be seeing a young guy pick apart an old Tyson or, you know, a young dude picking apart an old Roy Jones. Like, you're going to see 2 strong, older fucking fighters go into a nice battle. I guarantee you, by the 6th round, you're going to see some big shots thrown. You're going to see some action if they make it to the 6th round.
I don't know.
We might see a rejuvenated Tyson. Not to interrupt you, but we might see a fucking ferocious, just zen-like, super stoned out of his mind, but on some good juice, mature Tyson, and just go in there and like demolish Roy Jones, and that's going to be interesting. But they have some good fights on that undercard, so they're trying to promote that, bro. That's the thing.
That's what fucking Teddy Atlas said. He said he's going to finish him.
Tyson's going to finish him?
Yeah, Teddy Atlas is calling Tyson the finish, bro.
Damn, Teddy. Yeah, Teddy's always been a reliable fucking voice in the game.
Oh yeah, but hey, fucking John Jones relinquished his title, man.
Yeah.
Now he's going up to heavyweight, and he's gonna face the winner of Stipe and Francis too.
So he's waiting. He's waiting for that fight to finish until he's gonna make his debut.
I believe so. I don't think he's gonna fight anybody else, which I think is a smart move, to be honest.
Listen, boss moves right there.
Boss moves. Yep.
Boss moves.
And when he gave up the belt, he said, "One man's trash is another man's treasure."
Oh yeah, I know.
That shit was dope, dude. It was cold as fuck.
He's a savage. He's a fucking savage. But he listen. He's always backed up his fucking mouth. Period. He's always backed up his fucking mouth.
Yeah, he definitely has. But
he's the man.
I don't know if I want to see him fight or if I want to see him wait. I mean, I really do want to see him wait, but at the same time, I kind of want to see how he is going to do at heavyweight first.
Yeah, I get that. But you know what? You know why it's such a big boss move for someone like him to do this? Is because he knows he can't afford to take damage. Not at heavyweight. Not from those big guys. Those guys will put some permanent damage on you. You know?
Yeah. And Dominic Reyes and Santos fucked him up too.
Yeah, he just can't. I mean, he had a fucking heated, fucking amazing fight that he had to really grind for against the best light heavyweight that's not John Jones. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's see how good Reyes comes back, though. Let's see if this layoff that he's had to after the loss hasn't changed him or hasn't, you know, derailed that momentum he was carrying in. You know what I mean? Because he's still, he's facing Jan, right?
Yeah, but Jan hasn't fought in a while either. So they both been out for about a year.
Yeah. Well, you're only going to match the two best in that division in the rankings. You know what I mean? That's why those rankings exist, right? When the titles get relinquished, the next one's up. They earn that spot.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, man. I think Reyes is still going to win, but I don't think it's going to be as extravagant or as quick as everybody else thinks it is.
Yeah. No, it's we'll just have to see. I mean, when's that fight scheduled for?
It's coming up really fucking. That's on the. Is it on the Izzy card? It's on the Izzy card, 26th.
September 26th.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's
awesome, bro.
That's gonna be awesome. But John Jones waiting that long though. Imagine how epic it is. How epic it's gonna be when you see him walk into that octagon after all this time at heavyweight, after he just sat while Stipe and the next best heavyweight go at it, and most likely Ngannou is gonna come in there and do some damage. And
No
imagine, and then that fight happens. I mean, they've been talking, and Ngannou's on that elite shit right now, man. He's on a roll, and he's a fucking animal, dude. Physically, he's just a fucking beast. That division is definitely you're the king of the jungle when you're at the top of that division.
I don't know how Stipe thinks he can beat him, dude. Stipe just came out and said he still can beat him, and I don't think that's fucking possible.
That's the champion, man. That's the champion talking, dude. Even
That's
if he's
true.
old and if he wasn't a true champion, then he wouldn't have said that, man. He has to. He has to say that. He has to convince himself.
I would not convince myself to fight Francis Ngannou twice, dude. Fuck that.
Listen, man, he wants to solidify himself as the best heavyweight of all time. And after he just got through the third Cormier fight and came out with a victory like that, I mean, and essentially retired Cormier, dude. I mean, come on, he's on that GOAT path right now, and the next step is to beat someone like Ngannou, because if he doesn't beat Ngannou, obviously he can't be the GOAT of heavyweight, and that's his thing. Because can you imagine if he gets past Ngannou at this point of his career, at this age?
Oh Jesus, dude, that would be absolutely insane.
Yeah, he'd make history. He'd make history as truly greatest of all time in the heavyweights.
No doubt. Yeah, he would be undeniably the best for sure. And I would hope he would retire after that. I hope he would retire.
I don't know, man. That champion's greed will get to you. I've seen some old guys like that. Fucking like Bernard Hopkins, man. Bernard Hopkins became light heavyweight champion at 48 years old.
Jesus.
And then he did a unification bout with Sergey Kovalev. That was when Kovalev was at his best back in 2014, when he was literally killing dudes. Like Kovalev killed a man in the ring. And that was the kind of killer, yeah. So Bernard stepped in with a 30-year-old, 31-year-old Sergey Kovalev at 49 years old, bro. And he didn't get his ass beat, but he definitely got knocked down pretty severely, bro. So I've seen shit like that where older champions, they beat some of the best. They were on a good roll, and then they it might be Ngannou for Stipe. That's the thing. I know we just talked about Stipe, but that's the thing. Ngannou is he's young and strong and hungry.
Yeah, there's no stopping that man.
No.
You have to. I don't know. You would have to literally find a way to kill him in order to not to get knocked out by him.
Yep. His track record says it all. Period.
It does. But
when's that
this weekend? Which one? Stipe, and probably at the end of the year, December. They'll probably put it on the Nunez and Megan Anderson card, December 11th.
We'll just have to wait. Fuck. If you call it, I wouldn't be surprised.
I hope so, man. It would make sense. It gives them both enough time.
Yeah.
As long as Stipe wasn't too fucked up by DC, which I doubt. I mean, he probably obviously has like normal wear and tear from DC, but DC didn't put any like real damage on him, I don't think.
Or even fucking beginning of 2021. You know what I mean? Give a champion another month, a little extra month of rest. You feel me?
Yeah, like the first card of the new year, that would be sick.
Could happen that way. I wouldn't doubt it because then it sets the playing field for Jones's comeback for 2021, summertime, maybe in springtime.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually perfect timing. Yeah, because
I
they
think-
obviously want to do that in the summer because that's their most popular time of year.
Yeah. And hopefully by then, things will have changed. Imagine this time next year, we're still fucking trying to figure shit out. That'd be horrible.
Dude, that's gonna be crazy if we are.
You
I would be.
imagine?
I hope not, dude. Fingers fucking crossed for that shit.
I'm on the
That's
same
all you
page.
can do, man. That's all you can
I'm on
fucking
the
do.
same page. Trust me, I'm on the same page as you, bro. Shit, man. So you were saying about a card coming up, man, before I interrupted you?
No, you're good. The only thing I have to say about this weekend's card is good luck, Anthony Smith. He's coming back against fucking some dude I don't even know. Some dude named Ractic or something.
Interesting.
He's coming off a loss. It was brutal against Glover Teixeira. I don't know if you remember talking about that
I think
a couple
so.
months back. Yeah.
He fought Glover Teixeira.
Correct.
Pronunciation. Fucking. I think we talked about it a couple episodes ago. I'm trying to remember. My memory's kind of fuzzy.
But anyways, I just want to say good luck to him and good luck to Robbie Lawler who's coming back too.
Yes, I've been seeing a lot of things about Robbie Lawler, man. He's god damn, dude. I still can't believe he's still in the UFC, man.
Yeah, he's still ranked, dude. He's fucking 13 still.
He's an absolute beast.
13 welter. Yeah.
Homie, he was in there back in the day when UFC's fucking divisions still had Matt Hughes and fucking Koscheck and the first generation, bro.
Do you remember his fight with Rory McDonald, dude?
No, I don't. But no,
That
wait,
was his
I saw
most
highlights.
brutal one. Yeah, that's the most
Yes.
brutal fight he's ever been in,
Yes.
dude. It was fucking wild.
Fucking
But
Lord, dude, he's a beast though. That was supposed to be the mini GSP coming.
Robbie
Rory
Lawler, yeah.
McDonald?
Or Rory
Yeah.
McDonald, yeah.
Fuck, dude. We know how anyone that's gonna fight Rory McDonald is gonna come out, bro. Especially a guy like fucking ruthless fucking Robbie Lawler. God damn, who's he fighting?
Neil Magny out of Team Elevation. He's team
I've heard of
captain.
Magny. Yeah. Holy shit. This is the crossroads fight for Lawler, bro. To climb up that fucking ranking ladder.
Yeah. For both of them, it's crossroads, really.
Yeah. How old? Magny's been in the UFC for a few years already, right?
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Yeah.
We'll pull up that card and pull up his info real quick.
Is that the main event for this card coming up?
Yeah. No, Smith and Ractic is, so it's
Oh,
me.
okay.
My bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh, my shin guards just showed up. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
I saw UPS
shit.
roll away. So now I'm definitely going to class tomorrow.
Yeah. What time you go? 5 p.m.?
Yeah, I'll be there at 5.
That's what's up, bro.
Bro, my mom was already asking me. She's like, how often are you going to go? I'm like, every fucking day?
Every day, Mom. Fuck, I'm gonna beat up on somebody.
So Neil Magny is 14. Oh, so, I mean, they both have a shot to. Whoever wins definitely has a shot at the top 10. Let's go with that.
Yeah, because they're both ranked. That's crazy. Fucking Robbie Lawler, man, good for him. That's actually a fight I want to see.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited for that one too. I think it's going to be a good one.
Oh,
But catch us on Apple, YouTube, fucking Google, Prime, fucking
Apple definitely, and
everywhere.
Spotify.
Follow us on Instagram, like our shit, subscribe to our shit. If not, Drizzy Dre's gonna hit you with a hook, and I'm gonna get you with a leg kick.
Boom.
We're out.
Catch my man Robbie at Extreme Couture.
Yep, come see me at Extreme tomorrow. It's gonna be a good time.
All right. Till next time.
Later.
Peace.